My name is Mia Hart. I am 25 years old and I work in a big media company in Chicago as a visual editor. My days pass on the screen, nights in sleep and emptiness. Everything is here: a good job, the city's name, a home, and a decent life. But what was never there was love. Or should I say, that person with whom I want to share everything. One morning, there was a new joining in our company, Eliza Reid. When she entered the conference room, everyone's eyes were on her, but my eyes stayed a little longer. Her hair was wet. Maybe she came in the rain. There was a blush on her cheeks, and when she looked up at me, it felt like I wasn't meeting a stranger but myself. "Hi, I'm Eliza Reid," she said. I barely managed to speak. "Hi." Eliza Reid sat 2 desks away from me. Every day we met during coffee, sometimes we went on walks together, and many times we stayed late in the office alone. One night, when the entire building was empty, she came to me and asked, "Will you come to dinner with me?" Hearing Eliza Reid's question, my breath almost stopped. She was standing by my desk, her fingers resting on the edge of my keyboard, and in her eyes was a glow that was impossible to ignore. I said, "Yes." She said, "Just you and me, somewhere we can talk." There was hesitation in her voice, but also a small smile on her lips. That evening, there was a strange fragrance in the air. Maybe the freshness after rain, or maybe the sweet scent of Eliza Reid's perfume rising from her neck and making my head spin. That little Italian restaurant, where candles were lit and old wine bottles were displayed on the walls, suddenly became the most important place in the world. "You know," she said while swirling her wine glass, "I keep thinking about you, all the time." My heart skipped a beat. "Since when?" I asked, trying to keep my voice steady. "Maybe from the first day, when you looked at me in the conference room and your breath caught." She smiled. "I noticed." I blushed. "And you?" she asked. "Since when have you been thinking about me?" I took a deep breath. "Maybe from the moment you first said hi to me." I slowly took off my jacket and placed it on her shoulders. Her skin was warm, and as soon as my fingers moved away after touching her, she held my hand. Everything became blurry. The noise of the restaurant turned into silence. There was just her and me, and her lips meeting mine, soft, warm, and just right. When we parted, she touched her forehead to mine. "This should have happened a long time ago," she whispered, and then we kissed again. After that night, everything changed.